We want to talk about economics as a whole. Let's imagine that we have an economy that has two broad sectors: investment sector and consumer sector. And we can take the resources of an economy and devote it entirely to the production of investment goods. So perhaps we could produce this quantity of investment goods, or we could take the entire resource of an economy and devote it to the production of consumer goods, and that would be the quantity of consumer goods that is produced, or a combination of the two. And I'm going to represent that with this curve that is concave to the origin, and this essentially reflects various combinations of consumer or investment goods that an economy can produce if its resources is fully employed and utilized. If we so happen to be inside this production possibility frontier, meaning that we produce this quantity of consumer goods and investment goods, then we are suffering from unemployment of resources. And the object of economic activities and growth is to move out toward our production possibility frontier. Now, what combination, whether A or B or C or D, a country will select is a function of their national objectives and their planning and so forth. Some countries like China, for instance, they may be at production possibility like A, where they are emphasizing heavily production of investment goods and light on the consumer goods. Sweden perhaps would be closer to D, where they are investing more heavily on production of consumer goods and smaller investment of resources to produce investment goods. We cannot be out here in a short run because we just simply don't have the resources or the technology to produce, so that's not an attainable level of production of these both goods. Imagine this economy like as a pie. Now you have maybe a certain amount of it is investment and another portion is consumer, or maybe perhaps grow heavier on consumer goods and therefore less on investment goods. But nonetheless, we cannot be in the short run at that point like Z. However, the aim of economic growth is to expand this production possibility frontier so that we could grow to combinations like Z or Y or W. Any of these are where the economy is growing out to.